Anyway, I got to get this so that we can see the fucking watch much more clearly, but it's the way it is. Anyway, it's a Saturday again. 9:56, 10 seconds. The year 2021, the month, 9th month, and the 11th day. Got some honey on the fingers. Stuck them right into bees. Taste it. Fuck. That was cool. We got that trip on camera, man. Anyway. We just finished watching the latest steevyyy video. Brother threw up a VY video with the child's play. Where would the world be at without the children playing? God, man, I got to get over here in the sun. And so we was inspired to comment on the latest video. For we know what's going down as far as the communication efforts. Oh shit, we get dripty-doo-dah, dripty-day. But that's the way it is with these whole high-profile musicians, huh, Steve? You can't just come all right out and say, "Hi, just play man," or "Hi, just play woman," or "Hi, whoever the fuck you are." You just can't. You just can't. Because that's just the system that legal limited liability corporation rules bring into play, unless you are extra. And then, you know, and I'll tell you straight up, there ain't a legal musician on this fucking planet that would ever mention this name associated with the YouTube video, would they? Because they scared title guys. And that's just how the king has raised us to be insecure with ourselves and to go along with the legal eagle facade society that is macho as fuck and scared of any extra wars. And when I say scared of extra wars, that would be the fans turning on them. And you all know this. You all know these things. I'm just here to give a wonderful remembrance. Don't worry, though. Don't worry. I ain't here for no fucking reason. Although I am here for no reason. A lot of things I know. I would like to set... Jesus Christ, what the fuck's going on now? Fucking rubber band. I would like to set this here camera majigger. Here. I'll show you quickly what the commander agenda. What the fuck? Camera. See, there it is. See? You can kind of see it's kind of in a box thing or whatever. You can see, there we can see the top of the box up there. So a little tinfoil box, and I guess if we put it that way, you could see the other bottom. Anyway, so it just sets on, so I can set this fucker on things. You all remember the king's throne room was right here at one time. You all remember that? When we was on the throne, the rocket stove and the custom-made throne that was right here at one time. Of course, it's all carpeted now. You see that? It's carpet. And it's not flat either. It's all hilly. Well, if you could see that, and there's the wood, the wood anvil, and there's the metal anvil. That way you can whack stuff on it. And this year we won't have to whack at all because we already whacked it. And it was an easy cut too. But one of these days we shall learn how this exactly happened. And I shall share it one of these days. As for now, though, we're just going to keep it at this for now. Stand back for Exciter. Dun, 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 nations, dun, 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 dun. Sometimes a brother just has to stand back for Exciter. See, we have a public bike path back here, in case you didn't know. And all the homeless people gather around back here under the tree. They have, there's the crossroads and all that shit, bike path. And you know, the homeless guys like to hang out behind Brother Russell's house because he's the only cool one in the whole fucking world. All the other people don't give a shit about the homeless. Brother Russ, been there, done that. And there ain't no one like Brother Russell on the whole fucking planet, is there? How the fuck does this brother get away with everything he gets away with only 2 subscribers? Well, I suppose I don't get away with anything. I just say whatever wants to be said. And then you get to put the story together. I'm not here to put a story together for you. I just share whatever the fuck. Don't believe me. It's all just a fucking story. You know, I think self-experience is really all that's needed. But anyway, I could go on and on and on with upside down left-handed guitars and upside down right-handed left-handed guitar comments and fucking 2-finger guitar comments and all kinds of Steve Vai, Zakk Wylde, Yngwie Malmsteen, and there's the big 3 right there. That's all we got left from the generation. All the rest of them are, you know, wannabes. I don't know what the fuck happened to Uli Roth, but I think he'd probably be in the category too. Now, the only reason Zakk Wylde will be any good is because he at least sings. Malmsteen sings. I've seen Steve Vai sing, but he didn't sing much. But he puts effort into it. Who the fuck else? Uli doesn't sing, that's right. That's why. That must be why. Ah, we got Dave Meniketti. Ah, we'd have to put Dave Meniketti in there. Oh, shit, Dave Meniketti. And then you got the fucking Whitesnake guitar singer, whatever the fuck his name is. But I'm sure there's probably a couple others I'm missing. But the point that I like to make is this. I've never seen any of these guitar singers, none of them ever film everyday life reality with who they really are. Let alone, or even at that, spontaneously ejaculate a song out at least for 2 hours. You know, if you're, you know, or at least an hour, let's just put it that way. You know, audit something, expose something, just the voice and the guitar. You could use electricity if you want, or you can acousticate it or whatever the fuck, a little of both. You know, and ain't just guitar, there's other instruments. You got pianos, drums, fucking basses. And then anyway, he's starting to get sufficient on violins and shit like that, cellos and sitars and all kinds of other shit. But there's never ever, everything seems to be too money glorified, you know, to get down to earth. And although Zach Wilde is a down to earth Capricorn, I'm also a down to earth Capricorn too. But even fellow Capricorns refuse to butt the head. although Zach is, you know, pretty much, you know, he's on the edge too. He's somewhat on the edge too. I mean, that brother. He goes beyond the average musician. Let's just put it that way. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess that's it. Image. I guess that would be the word, image. When we live stuck in legal land, everything is considered an image. So don't show no weakness, because it's all king society rule, folks, which is the corporate war complex. And all I gotta say is I never fell into that mess. Shit. Although as a young kid, I could see, looking back at life, how I was being groomed to fall into it, but ultimately never ended up falling into it. So. And so I guess that's what qualified me to expose it all and to bring it all to an audit balance. Everything within it has to come to the audit balance, because we can't continue as a society of people on this planet with this bullshit fucking skull and bones, hiding everything, fucking thing, fucking killing everything society. This shit fucking has gotta come to the audit balance. There has to be a balance with all this shit. You know, and it's not all shit. That's just the popular everyday street language when everyone starts talking and says, yeah, there's some stupid shit going on in society all over the fucking planet. Coming out of the fucking Vatican for fucking thousands of years, and they're probably teamed up with aliens, extraterrestrials, and intelligent life forms and all kinds of shit. So it's a universal fuck program. Now, come on, we all know it. It's just that I guess I know it a little bit more than more is more. Oh shit! I go on and on and on and on and on, and you notice that the hair's not even combed. I mean, ain't one of you fuckers that I ever mentioned on here will ever come on the camera unless your hair is all perfect and you got your shit all. You'll never show yourself in reality, which would be a wonderful step, I would think, but I could be wrong. To help you start getting used to letting other people see and know all kinds of other shit you probably know, but you keep inside. Don't bring it out because of certain reasons we've already covered. And like I said, these fingers right here, folks, we've already had the technology a long time ago to instantly grow these things back just like that. I'll give you a clue in case you don't know. Think upon the super soldier programs. The super soldier programs. All right. These are people in the military, all right, that have been to the front lines, lost arms and legs and limbs and all kinds of shit. And the military already has the technology to bring these super soldiers to the healing facility, and bam, there's the new arm, bam, there's the new leg. So bam, don't tell me there can't be new fingertips. That the technology isn't here. It's always been here a long time. And I'm going to tell you, so long far back, you can't even stop counting. All this information has always been here. But that's just one example, so. Don't fret, children, if you think it's the end of the limited liability corporate world. If there's amputations and all that other shit. You just have to be able to be open-minded, start training in the way, and increase in whatever needs to be increased in so that thou feels strong in whatever it is thou needs to feel strong in. Secure. And I know it's hard to deal with all this legal reputation stuff if someone might see you as weak here or weak there because you're supposed to be the strong soldier front man and weak there and weak there. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. I learned something very valuable thing, and that was this. When I used to be a strict Christian, I used to watch a lot of Christian television. There's thousands of testimonies that I saw on TV of when you become a Christian, you're gonna lose all your friends. And I got something to add to that. Well, I never had any. Although one day I see everyone finally to the point where everyone knows everyone. Everyone's friends. Everyone's friends. Although, what is a friend? A friend is someone that you kind of get along with, isn't it? friend is someone you kind of get along with. And really, the only ones you get along with are the people that you meet at work. Those are really the only friends. And you can see that that's an artificial friendship, because all these jobs out here are set up to be artificial slave societies. So that's not really a real friend. Although you kind of just get along for the sake of pleasing the slave master. You know, but so we ask the question, what is a real friend? What is a real friend? Maybe that's just a term that someone made up. Maybe it's really called transparency, where we all have access to all the technology. We're talking all the universal advanced technology that you know that the governments and the military are hiding from the people. That includes the technology that's inside of us, otherwise known as the little child that's been crushed. So that childhood technology that was starting to grow as we were young, usually between ages 1 to 5, gets just totally crushed by all the fake society, warmonger, corporate complex system that we live in, which is the male energy. Receive a bill in the mailbox or a tax in the mailbox, and everything's a charge out here. Charge! We're gonna get you! That includes prices on the shelf as a charge. The same thing as a court case is a charge. Everything's a fucking charge. And wherever we were going with that information. So, we were going on transparency. Okay. When the child is allowed to come out and we start expressing ourselves for everything that we are, that includes every puppet noise, ventriloquist act noise, cartoon voice, all kinds of funny ass shit voices, and moving the body any way you want, any contort, twerk it any way you want, lift your legs all in your arms any way you want, without having to feel like that someone's gonna shoot you or get offended and hurt you because you're being naturally what the universe intends for us to be. Fully free and expressive. That is technology also, folks. That's high level advanced technology hidden down, withholden inside of us. So you can actually see that we are also part to the problem, because we're withholding that which is in us, while at the same time technology outside of us that we know is out here, such as Tesla technology, to replace all these fake ass artificial power lines all over the place, radio whip antennas, cell phone antennas, towers, and all this digital fucking mind control electronic bullshit that they got our houses packed with the latest television, fucking cable, and other electronic devices they got in there. Alexa asks you this, robot this, and all that other control shit. Now, where were we on that? We're just going all over. Anyway, this video is getting long, but all I gotta say is what's happening out in society now with all this Biden Trump stuff, and I have to include Russell stuff too, because I'm right up where I'm all the way at the top with these fuckers, folks. Right here, living in the local neighborhood, and so that one could think to themselves, how in the hell is it that someone that lives at such a high level and knows all kinds of shit at such a high level is living down here amongst all the regular people? How is that? and visits all you guys on YouTube who happen to come across this, and I just totally expose everything for what it is, and you think to yourself, why isn't this guy a top-level musician making millions of dollars? Why isn't this guy a government politician making billions of dollars? Why is this guy not a military CEO fucking making trillions of dollars? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I don't believe in any of that shit. And I never have ever since I was young. I had an instant instinct, stay away from all that shit. And it wasn't until I got older that I realized what was really going on. And now I ain't gonna touch the shit. I'm gonna expose all of it. The audit is on, folks. The fucking audit is going on everywhere. It's on. And it ain't gonna let up until there is a balance. And it still ain't gonna let up until that balance is maintained for a long time. And then we might let up on something. That's what I see coming down the pike, folks. We were on friendship, though. You know, what's real friendship? Real friendship is being transparent, which really gets down to there's nothing to hide no more. No more to hide. You know what I'm thinking, I know what you're thinking. All thoughts are transparent. Then we shall have real friendship. Real friendship. Real friendship. Not this fake fuck friendship system that we're living under. Real friendship. Transparency. You can hide stuff if you want, but when there's transparency, you can't hide it no more because everyone sees it. Everyone can see when you're about ready to stab someone. Everyone can see when you're about ready to get offended. Everyone can see when you're being authentic and genuine. Everyone can see when you're looking to lie. And when everyone can see your aura. And it's just face to face, it's 2 million miles away. That's the way universal technology is, folks. It's transparent no matter what the distance is. You can see everything. Everyone can see everyone at once and be in everyone's presence all at once. And it might be kind of hard to realize that technology exists, but it's not too hard when you start the journey and start experiencing some things and start seeing some things you never saw before. Ain't gonna be no more of this fucking one getting over on the other, someone tricking someone else, someone being tricked. All that shit, it's all seen through. Whoosh. Then you're gonna know you have real friends. Otherwise, all this shit out here, all this fake legal friendship out here, it's all artificial. It's just as artificial as these fake fucking power lines when Tesla had free energy 70 years ago. And that's old technology, folks. That's old technology. So you think on that. You're gonna realize that you're living in a world of real friendship when you can express yourself any way you want and no one's gonna get mad and offended, point the finger at you, mock you, ridicule you. That's what we call accepted for value, which is the basis to private maritime law connected to the bankruptcy. Where everything is set off at the treasury level. That's called settlement. As in to feel secure and settled with oneself, to feel secured and settled with one another, to feel secure with all the universal expressions. And all of us have capacity to perform and express all the expressions. So if you want to sound like, you know how it is when you get comedians on the stage and they're able to sound like previous presidents or actors and Hollywood, all that, and you wonder to yourself, God, I wish I could do that too. Well, I'm going to tell you folks, not only can everyone sound however they want and sound the same and similar, you can all think however you want, think similar. You can move the body any way you want. You can morph it into any shape you want. Anything you can wonder and think of in the imagination is possible. And I know they've been telling you this a long time, but you might have got to the point where you're wondering, geez, that must be way off into the future. And all of a sudden, Jack in the Box surprise. Here it is, accessible in this day, and it came on us just out of nowhere. Bam! Within the last 10 years, just bam! And I'm going to tell you why within the last 10 years. You're looking at it right in the camera. That's just the way I see it. But, you know, like I say, I just refer to this self as the domino tipper. There are many people in the past that have been walking this route, and it's just finally got to the tipping point now, folks. Finally. That's all it is. Everything gets to the tipping point. You can go study tipping points. It's just a natural phenomena that happens. You know, and all of us have contributed to the tipping point. All of us have been contributing. I'm sure we've all laid on our pillows at night and thought all the dumb shit stuff that's going on around the world. And God, how I wish I could be much freer than I am. We've all been standing as dominoes, ready to be tipped. That starts the ball in motion, doesn't it? That's the motion, because otherwise it was just standing still, as in dead, not going anywhere. But once the motion started, everything starts moving. As in, we're gonna get there now. We ain't stuck in the mud no more. The truck's being pushed out. While the mud's slinging too. While the mud's slinging and trying to see what can stick, you know, like the fake media or where the fuck else fake things that are going on. They're always just throwing shit at you, you know, as in accusations or where the fuck to see if we'll pull out our wallet and identify with it, you know, and take it personally and all kinds of shit, start a war with it and all kinds of shit. That's when I say, you know, they just sling mud to see what sticks. They'll say anything, put any sign out on the billboard streets out, anything on TV, paste anything on the side of a semi-truck, where the fuck, all kinds of signs, all kinds of acting and shit, just to see if it's going to catch us off guard. And all of a sudden we get offended with it, or we think, oh, they're talking about me. Oh my God, or God, someone's coming to get me now, because all kinds of shit. As we're going through this transition and the truck's coming out of the mud, realize the wheels are still spinning and there's mud slinging. So, you know, I guess you wipe it off before it dries on you, huh? as we're pushing the truck out. Oh, look, there's a river right there. We could get a dip in the river. And wash the mud off, lest you know we. What was stuck in the mud is now stuck on us, right? Who knows, you know, whatever it is. And not be afraid to express ourselves and say anything. make any noises. All syllables, all languages, you know, and to feel secure. That's the main point, folks, to feel secure. To feel confident. Security. Because as it is, we're just scared little children. The little child been crushed, and there ain't no security. Although we're able to put on the Hollywood actor's front, the tough guy image. But that's artificial. That's not real. It's an act. And we're stuck in the act. That's the problem. So we need to get ourselves unstuck from the act. That push the truck out, push ourselves out of the stuck mud, or something. But anyway, we better end this video because YouTube might fucking have a hard time and cause it to take 25 hours to upload or not upload at all for whatever fuck reason. Some of these fuckers get offended at shit and they're always wanting to fucking just sabotage everything. So that's just the way it is, you know, until we get through the transition and we start to realize as a whole in society, wow, looks like we've overcome some of this self-destructive sabotagedness. And we'll know it. I'll guarantee you. That's a warrant. Peace warrant. See you later.